My hair needs a brushing.
I didn't even get that far today. I just went up.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first day of the Swashbuckling Readathon.
Yay!
I'm ready.
Pirate week. Pirate week.
Pirate week.
When I had to do that on my on the announcement video, like I wanted to do that, and I was like, I think I did it like at least 15 times.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
I tried to do it
turned
on
out,
my
but
thumbnail.
like, I've never done that before.
I had to prepare your booty like 5 times. I had to say prepare your booty like 5 times.
Y'all know me. I giggle way too much anyways. I was like a 12-year-old when
I had so much fun coming up with those. I was looking at all kinds of like different pirate lingo and trying to find ones that would like match the prompt, you know what I'm saying? And I saw that and I was like, oh.
I love
it. To use that.
Yes. In this readathon.
Oh my goodness. So I am in my craft room / seed starting room / like where I also store extra food. So hence sorry. But my kids are still up, so
that's okay.
I wanted to kind of be off to the side. Not in my library.
You want to hear something? My 9-year-old told me this morning that he was up until 4 a.m. last night. He lost track of time. Late. Because my summertime rule is you just have to be in your room at 10:30 and you have to be quiet and not wake mom. Like, because I'm still working. And he was like, oh, because he was still in bed at 2 in the afternoon. And I was like, what is wrong with you? Are you sick? He's like, oh, so 4 a.m. I was like, oh, no. You were going to bed at 11, buddy.
Oh my goodness.
It's crazy.
Oh, yeah, summertime.
I lost track of time.
Yeah.
I need my sleep.
That was me last night. I started I have this day off and I started with the reads and I read a ballad of sky and sea. And then I picked up, I thought I was just gonna start a ship of bones and sea. And I just finished it. I could not put that book down. I just kept going. And I'm like, I cannot do this. I need to sleep so I can have a productive day off. Nope. I finished that thing from beginning to end. It was I loved it. I think it's like the best book that she's written for me. Like it's her best.
That's nice. Now I can't wait.
Yeah, it's so good.
I love that book so much.
I just couldn't stop. I'm like, this is, and I was saying this, I think during the announcement video, I was like, I really just want every single time someone asks me for like a pirate book or like if they usually read contemporary and they want to look for like historical, I'm always like Sea of Ruin, but Sea of Ruin is very dark. So I kind of have trepidation recommending it to everybody. And I mean, I just felt like a Ship of Bones and Tea that has everything. It was like fantasy. It had so many different tropes. There are like some, horror elements in there. It is such a piratey fun hilarity. It's also like I felt like I knew them. It was just so freaking good. Oh my god! Exciting! Favorite pirate book. And so I'm like, was that a good idea to start with that one so early or a bad one? I don't know, but I had to be good.
That's still awesome though. Like that's like a great way to start out the readathon, like with positive vibes and a great book. So
yeah, that was good.
The book I wanted to start out with, I just noticed, is not in Kindle Unlimited, and I was so sad. And I'm like,
which
I'm
one?
Paying $5.99. The Sextus one, the alien pirate.
I saw that too because I was looking at your video. I tried to find
that one too.
I thought it was. So I did find another alien pirate that I already had from like Stuff Your Kindle Day. So I started that one at lunchtime. So
yay!
I am reading. I guess we'll just start there. What is the name of it? All I know it says alien pirate in the title. Saved by the Alien Pirate by S.R. Griffith.
Nice.
Oh, I think I saw that one.
He's green. It's one of those green torsoed books. Like you just get the torso. That's it. And he's green.
Classic.
Oh, that's That one's got super low
Oh,
rating.
there it is. There it is.
Full torso. All torso.
I love it.
That needs
The
to be one of my
rating is
weird
like-
books. Just all torso, no head, no
Yes,
legs.
and then you need neon like paranormal lighting in the background. Okay,
Right.
these are the staples. These
Yes.
are the
Right.
staples.
It has to be.
Yes.
It's
Absolutely.
quintessential alien romance book.
I was just texting too. I was like, is the audiobook on any play? And then I'm glad I rewatched your video because you were talking about what Becky recommended. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna let me add this too. Let me
Yeah.
Ahoy!
I love it. I love it.
Ahoy.
I think
Everyone
I'm reading.
has such good recommendations too.
Mm.
Isn't it so good? I'm gonna do historical today. I think I'm gonna listen because I knew I was coming on this channel, so I came prepared with crafts. I'm gonna get some diamond painting done. So I'm gonna do audiobook, and I want to read Any Duke in a Storm or listen to Any Duke in a Storm. I got it through Libby, so it's historical time, and I just feel like I can't miss with this one. So I'm like, this is the best one for me to kind of bridge on over to. So I want to do that and listen.
You're
to this.
hitting all my 5-star books. They're all my 5-star books.
Okay.
That's awesome. Oh,
So
I
my God.
love that one.
Tiffany knows how to pick them, I think.
I'm continuing with Whispers in the Deep and hopefully finishing it. And I didn't bring crafts, but I brought a coloring book. So I will be coloring while listening to it.
Nice. So funny.
Awesome.
It's so funny because like I haven't crafted, like I haven't done paper crafts in so long, and then like just literally like yesterday I started doing it again, and now I'm working on a new junk journal, and so that's really funny because
I love your junk journal.
I know.
That's fun.
What do you got, B?
oh good.
Since you asked, I got this. I am so in love with this. I got this from Stuff Your Kindle Day. It's a dark. I know it's not too dark because I know I can't handle dark. Everybody's like, "Don't do it if it's dark." But no, it's a dark Regency retelling of Peter Pan.
Wait, what? I got that in stuff. Wait, what?
You
So
did?
did I got that one too.
I'm really
Talking,
excited
B.
about it.
Don't let me talk over you. Keep going. Shh.
No, no.
Are you liking it?
No, but it's Wendy Hook. She's the daughter of Captain Hook, and he teaches her to fly and everything. Then he enters like Regency London. He forgets who he was, and he becomes kind of a dark figure. And she's still in love with him, but he doesn't really remember that she exists. I know. So it's Peter Pan and Wendy Hook, Peter and Hook's daughter. I know.
What?
I'm so excited. I know. I had to get
It's
it.
Peter
sounds
and
awesome.
Hook's daughter.
Yes,
I love that.
I know. Right?
I love that so much.
And the cover's so gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really excited. Yeah.
So is Wendy the like surrogate mother? Like now I'm curious. How did
That's a good question. I mean, they just say that she's Hook's daughter, and Peter has now become Peter Lord Darlington. But there's dark entities that come in every day now that he's an adult and are forcing him to face his own demons and the dark pretty much every day. He's risking his life, and he's kind of an anti-hero. But she's still in love with him. So we're gonna see what happens. I can't wait. I'm so excited.
That sounds good.
Looking for a match?
Say again?
Is she looking for a match?
Oh yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm excited. Daddy's gonna be mad. I'm excited.
Yes. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Yay.
That's awesome. That sounds really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be reading The Adventures of Amina Al-Sharafi.
Nice.
So that's what Tara's talking about there too.
Nice.
I think I have the audiobook of that somewhere.
I was just checking. I think I have that book. I just don't know where it is.
It's on, the audiobook is on AnyPlay.
Oh,
If
nice.
you have an AnyPlay subscription.
I love her other series, but I know that one's YA, isn't it?
No, it's adult.
It is adult? Oh, okay. I thought it was
Yeah, I don't think she writes YA.
Oh,
Which
okay.
one is the Duke by Lauren Heath? I need to.
And I really like the David Bad trilogy. So
Tiffany and I are like, so exciting. So exciting.
I
Yeah,
love Again the Magic.
me too. And I've
Me
got to read it at home, not in public, offline. Yeah, I don't know how to act. That book is like one of my favorites.
Yes.
It's really good.
Yes. Oh.
Debbie's Distraction by Ruby Dixon. I haven't gotten to that yet. I'm assuming that's like way later. I think I'm on like the 10th or something.
Is that IPB you're talking about, Hannah?
Yeah. Is this?
This is Ice Home. Debbie's Distraction is Ice Home.
My friend was arguing with me because I was like,
I'm not
I'm a
Ice
nerd
Home
too.
yet.
She's like, no, you're a geek. You're too social to be a nerd. And I was like,
There are levels.
Right?
I love it.
I love nerds. The lady read it. I missed Daisy's decision and needed to know how that went.
Ooh.
Yeah, I need to continue on and stuff. Oh, Ever King.
I
that's-
love that one.
I keep
That's
hearing
also
about that one.
Okay, I need to know what Captured by the Pirate Layered is too. I
Yeah,
don't know
we
that
do.
one.
Yeah, we do.
Highlander Pirate.
Let me
That's
search
good
on
to me.
Amazon. You know how like a Goodreads you get one letter off and it acts like it
Yeah,
doesn't
and it
know
won't
what
show
you're
you. I do Amazon.
What is this cover?
I was gonna say this cover.
Oh.
Oh,
He's a ginger.
It's
God.
like
Long
Jamie with
curly
long
locks.
hair.
My goodness.
Oh yes.
The first line is wed by proxy to a baron old enough to be her grandfather.
I hate when that happens.
I know.
If I had $1.
Oh my God, he's gorgeous. Get into it.
All I see is Jamie.
Yes. Oh, yes.
From what's that
You know what I
show
mean? Like-
called?
I love it. Ooh.
This
Callum McLeod. Why does the guy always have a cool name and then the girl's name is Anne? Sorry, like you know what I mean? Like, but like his name is Callum McLeod, you know, and her name is Anne.
Yeah, Lady Anne.
That's an article. That's not even a name.
Oh God.
A junk journal is it's similar to a scrapbook, but
This looks good.
I don't know how to describe it. But it's like where you look up on YouTube. You
More
can see
3D. It's like more 3D. It's built up.
right. Yeah, it's kind of scrapbooking, but it's for journaling but like there's like flaps and like I wish I had an example right now. I literally like just started this, so it's bare bones. Like I don't have like any of like it's in the beginning stages. So it's kind of like scrapbooking.
You guys are
Right?
ruining my TBR.
Alien Pirates Beauty. Okay, hang on now. I have to add all these books.
I know.
I was looking at that one too, but isn't that like the 4th book in a series? Because I was wondering, I was like, that looks good.
No,
But-
it is book
She's going to
one.
make sure not to read them out of order. You don't want to ruin.
If it is the
Aliens
one by
Pirates Beauty.
Athena Storm, it is book one. Okay.
It is
Oh.
book one.
Oh.
Oh,
Well,
I
there
was
you
looking at Alien Pirates Plunder. I'm sorry.
How are there this many alien pirate books? That is what I want to know.
I need
Something
space.
about the alien pirate. I was like, I already did like a cowboy alien, and I was like, these are kind of top tier. So I was like,
reading.
now we need you to do the pirate alien. It's like, it's a
Yes.
secret.
There you go.
This one's under
This
200
pirate
pages, so
is
I
fine.
approve.
Yes.
Alien Pirates Booty. Okay. Oh, Athena Storm.
Yeah, Athena Storm. He's blue.
And he's got scales and he's got the markers of the vibe. I'm seeing neon lighting in the background.
Oh, there
He's
we
got
are.
half a face, so it's not just a torso, it's half a face.
He's got braids.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, this one looks good.
It does look good. Freedom was within my grasp until the day that fate took it away. I love it.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm borrowing this one.
Yeah, I was like, you know me. I'm reading this today. It's a novella. I'm gonna.
Oh,
It's
Well, it's like just under
Fun
200
ad-
pages. The thing is, I kind of came into this readathon already in the middle of 2 books. I had just started Iron Flame, and I'm like only in the first, maybe third of that time I got drunk and saved a human. So I'm like, and then I just started this one. But I might also try this one. I don't know.
Saved a Human is my favorite of the 3.
oh.
I'm actually like, I don't know. I think it might be like my mood,
Yeah,
It's
but I'm
super
like not being
unhinged.
pulled towards it.
Yeah.
But I loved all the other ones in the series,
I'm
so
sure.
I might put it down just so I can read it when I'm in the right mood for it, so I don't like ruin my experience. You know.
I'm gonna pull up her newest release she's coming up with because Ruby Dixon read an arc of it and she was singing its praises on Threads for Kimberly Lemming, and I believe it's her first alien romance. I got abducted by aliens and now I'm trapped in a rom-com.
Okay, yeah.
I cannot wait for it, you guys. It's gonna have an audiobook and it comes out next year in February.
Oh my gosh, that sounds
There's no
great.
cover yet, but Ruby Dixon did read it. And I'm just like, what?
Lord
I'm
and Savior
excited.
Kimberly Lemming cannot do any wrong.
I love her books.
It's gonna have a full, like, traditionally published release, audiobook, I'm so excited.
That's gonna be so fun. Oh, I'm excited.
The Sailor song, yay! I'm excited for this one too. This one is such a short one, but it's
heroes
brutal.
have the name of like some like if one of the heroes has the name of one of my kids, I can't read it.
That
Like
one's
if it's
another one
Jonah
where
or
the
Noah.
yeah, that one's another one where the siren is monstrous and not like some beautiful like mermaid. It's really cool.
What was it you? I can't remember.
I think that was when we were showing off one of the covers.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Not everyone is taken with the covers like we are.
It's just,
and then there's the opposite.
You know, it's like it's nostalgia. It's so funny.
It's
to
iconic.
Me. Yeah,
it's
that now it's like I crave that because things have changed so much that it's funny to me. Like, where's Fabio? Where you at, boy? Fabio here.
Oh,
like this is hilarious to me. We know he ghost read this, but I'm never getting rid of this book because it's Fabio.
Yeah,
like come on, you know what I mean? The leather jacket, the bike, please, the hair. This is a classic. You know what I mean? So the same goes for like these, you know, paranormal fantasy, like alien covers. They just make me happy.
Yes.
Same.
Agreed. The alien pirate's booty, I think, it was well rated. I think
it got 5 stars. Winner of a Pulitzer Prize.
This is going to turn into like not just a pirate vlog week. It's going to be an alien pirate vlog week. Like all the alien pirates. I'm just going to read all of them.
I just want to know because I'm like I'm just very curious. I don't think I've read like space pirates, and that's so. I'm like we're just like bridging worlds.
I read space bounty hunters, but not like pirates.
Yeah. I had one that I thought was a space pirate book, but it wasn't. It was like a space. It was like an alien. What was it called? Alien outlaw. So that's why I thought maybe. But then I went into the book and I searched pirate for the word pirate in the whole book, and it didn't come up at all. So I was like,
"What?
Funny.
So rude.
That's actually
so rude."
I am excited about Hooked because I didn't know that it was set in Regency time. So I'm like excited to read some more historicals. Like, because when they bridge like historical with fantasy like that, because I'm trying to usher people in. Like, if they're like, oh, I don't really read historical, I'm like, okay, try this.
Yes.
There's some elements and there's some historical elements in there as well.
Yes.
Right.
I want to love Monster Regency, but I haven't read either of the two or haven't loved either of the two that I've read.
That's so cute.
Sad.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Challenge.
She's
The
like, I
you said monster historical? Did you say monster historical?
Yeah, I need to
Monster
ponder that.
historical.
Like CM Nescosta is the one I'm thinking of.
No,
Right.
you need
I didn't like that one.
No, yeah. Oh, okay, I would guess that. Okay, yeah.
I know I tried to read Jenny Larkin. It's like plucked by the orc or something like that, and it's like he's like an orc regency daddy, but all it was talking. I can't do that. I need a plot.
Is this the one you're talking about? The marquee one. That's the only one.
The marble marquee. Yeah.
Yes.
That's the only one I could think of, and I haven't read it. It's just
he says
I read it. I thought it was. It was what I wanted it to be. Like B was saying, it's not winning a Pulitzer Prize. But
no, he like uses a phrase for her juices.
Yes. Oh yeah. What was it?
I can't.
He likens her to like a butterfly.
That's my one thing. Because we know I love the bonkers and steamy times. I can take a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
But that's the one thing where I'm like, can we just it's the fluids.
Yeah.
I have lines. I'm like, oh, who knew I'm clutching my pearls?
I gave it a 3. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, but I something with most of CM Nescosta's books for me are like 3-star.
Oh,
even that one right there.
A beautiful cover though.
That one was.
I'm surprised you didn't love that because Taravisha Rogue goes bonkers. I was laughing so hard, and I thought because you like the weird stuff that
nothing
would...
was happening, and it wasn't weird enough. Like that. That's my problem with me. It wasn't.
Hannah told me what this book is about. It wasn't weird enough.
Oh, you know what, Jess? You know what April said though? She missed that one part.
Yeah.
That I told you about.
Okay, when I get bored, I start skipping. Okay, when I get bored, I start skipping. I
was like, "How did you?"
She skipped it.
Yeah, that part is pivotal.
The part, if you've read it, the part.
Then it would have been the one part I liked in the.
I think it would have like illuminated the rest of the experience.
Oh yeah,
maybe
that's true.
But it would have informed the rest of the activity.
Well, if I was a proper rereader, I'd give it another chance. But I'm not. I'm like moving on.
Yeah, I need to.
The only one I loved from CM Nescosta was the first book of The Hollow, with a headless horseman in the gym.
In the gym.
In the locker room.
It's bonkers, B.
It's bonkers. It's not a B book. It's not a B book. It's bonkers.
It's headless horseman antics. Okay.
Not just one, but 3. 3.
I've not read that one yet, but I want to because I love Sam I like Sam Nescosta a lot, but I get why she's not for everyone. And I think also it's like a sense of humor thing. Like I don't think not everyone enjoys her sense of humor and stuff like that too. Like everyone's kind of different with that,
She's cozier than you would think she is.
Yeah.
And I think that's where the downfall is for me because I'm not a very good cozy reader.
Yeah,
I need more.
Yeah, she's warm. That's the thing, and that's why
they're not bad books at all. I like them.
Is there artwork? Is there artwork?
No, which I didn't know about. If anyone wants the artwork,
yes, we need to see it.
Oh, it's beautiful! Oh my god!
I've seen that. You signed it. It's
just wait, does he have a tail? And I kept watching.
He has extremities.
He does.
I could always use more extremities.
Is this one? Are you talking about Gentle Rogue? Because Gentle Rogue, I've read Gentle Rogue.
Oh, is that the Fabio Pirate one?
Fabio Pirate one.
Ooh.
I love Gentle Rogue.
Because I like collecting Fabio. He's a collector. I know. We must.
I know.
Yeah, it's called Gentle Rogue. It's
I bet
Joanna Lindsay's. I don't know
First.
which book in that series
No,
it is.
It's
5 or 6?
third or fourth.
Oh, 34th.
Pirate by Fabio?
Oh.
Oh.
This is awesome.
Oh yeah. Maggie
I
has
think
that one.
Maggie has that one.
Yeah, Maggie has that one.
Oh,
It's like a fold out. It
it's
folds
only
out.
$15. You guys
Yeah, it folds
always
out.
make me spend money.
Oh my gosh. What?
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Ooh, I didn't even think about this. Is this part of the IPB world, though?
Here's a big old hoop.
Okay.
You're talking about Corsairs. No, it's not. IPB, no. That's not part
Should I
of
just
IPB.
read all the Alien Pirate? Like I don't know what I should read. I really did like, even though I made a whole video, I was still waffling about what to read, and then I'm like, should I just read all the Alien Pirate books?
Well, now I'm like,
You happy.
I have to read Hooked now. Now I'm
I
trying to
know.
like
That sounds so good.
ration out my time
Right?
because we know I'm getting the novellas. If you give me a like space pirate novella, my problem is I'm gonna wedge all those in and like run out of time because I'll be like, oh, it's a novella, I can read this, and then I will read all of them.
There was another one I want to read that I forgot I had. It's by Stacey Marie Brown, Silver Tongue Devil. It's like fantasy romance.
I recognize that author.
She read It's Way Up on My a whole other series where they're like in a.
I didn't finish it. I read the first 2 books.
There's like 6 books, and I think I've only read up to 4 or 5, or there's 8. Savage Lands, yeah, which I liked. I like that. I like that world, and this is like a spin-off of it. So, and he's a pirate.
Oh.
Well, I did the Monster Mash readathon in October last year. But it wasn't Monster Smash. It was Monster. Was it Monster Mash, right?
I feel like that's right. Yeah, Monster Mash.
It was Monster Mash. I think.
Yeah. It was like 2 weeks in October. But I guess I could have called it Monster Smash, but
that also would have been a great title.
Oh yeah. I mean, I gotta give it to the monster like authors, monster romance authors for their covers though. They're really like bringing the clinch covers out.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Weighted blanket. That's what I think when I see those gargoyle wings.
But then what if he turns
wait, I have
then
to
he's
say,
in prison.
Okay, Terry and everyone. This is Essie Wendell. She's Monster Light. He's an avian. He wraps her in his wings. I'm telling you. Sometimes when I would fall asleep, I would just envision this. It's like this warm, cozy, like beautiful, beautiful hug that she just is in his embrace. There's so much more to it. But I just saw Terry's comment about being wrapped in his wings. If you want wrapped in gorgeous wings, this right here,
God, I love
duet, Arian Haven. Oh my gosh, it's so incredible. I could go into it more, but I don't need me to. Because we're talking about.
I'm over here going, that feels like a prison. What if he turns to stone and you can't get out?
No, he's an avian. He's not a gargoyle at all. No, he's not going to turn to stone.
That's what I like.
Don't worry. Although he does do that here. This is another one. This is another S.E. Wendell, where he is a gargoyle, but he's brought to life because he finds his mate, his fated mate, and she's a human.
She has such the best covers. They're so gorgeous.
I know. You're the one that introduced me to her, April, and now I'm just totally obsessed.
You've read more books from her than I have.
I've read everything in her backlist.
I know.
I'm so obsessed. Yeah, he does turn into stone, but he also wraps her in his wings, and it's just so beautiful. And he takes her flying. Oh, it's so beautiful. Actually, in Arian Haven, though, he does too. Also, oh, it's just so good. It's so good. I'm sorry. I don't mean to like just talk about all.
No, please keep going because I'm.
I'm telling you, like these are like fantasy, low fantasy. I mean, they had me crying. They were just so good because she's a knight and she's supposed to be his warden. We don't know why he's up in the mountains. He's the only prisoner in this dilapidated castle, and she turns out to be his warden, and they're enemies. And yet through like swordplay as foreplay and stuff like that, I mean, it is so insane. the ending. Oh my gosh! And then there's this one. Where am I? The finale of the duet is just incredible. I mean, road trips and oh my gosh, fantastical! I just can't recommend it highly enough. I just love it so much. So anyway,
And there's an audiobook. Just checked.
What'd you say?
And there's an audiobook. I just checked.
Yes!
Yay!
Just keep it on audio, and they're on Kindle Unlimited.
Oh my God. Yes, they all are. Oh my God.
Yes. They're so good. They're so good.
I'm saving all of these.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, her book Ironling comes out in August, and I just cannot wait. It's after Halfling, which is an orc romance. He's half orc. I know you've already heard me talk about that.
No, that's your favorite. I have to read that.
Halfling is the one that I still really want to read.
You have to.
I know.
You have to, April.
I know, but you know me. I'm not like she's more cozier, and I just have to get in the right mindset of that. Like,
Okay. But there's stuff that happens. Like it is exciting in places.
I know.
You need to read Catherine Moon. You need to read, like, if you want futuristic, you need to read Good Deeds by Catherine Moon.
Ooh.
I've heard so much of Catherine Moon, but I don't think I've read any of her books.
I can't get in. I read 2 and I didn't like either of them. So I have to try another book by
You need to
her.
go
Yeah.
back.
Oh, go back earlier.
Okay. Lady of Brooksgrave and then Baby in the Lake.
Go back.
Go back even farther.
Yeah.
I did start Lady of Rook's-Grave, but I DNF'd it.
That's too close. That's what I'm talking about.
So I forgot I even read it.
Lillian Lark.
I think it was just more like I wasn't in the mood, so I was like,
Lillian Lark. You would like Lillian Lark goes there.
Oh yeah.
Unapologetic, unhinged.
She does the basilisk.
What the people want. Okay.
I love it. Oh, I love it.
Isn't Lillian Lark the basilisk or the lake monster? Something, right?
Wait.
Okay. Is it
A lot
the
of
lake?
breathing.
Wait, this cover though looks so cool.
Yeah. Okay, that
Whoa! And
That's
wait,
a
who's that? Catherine Moon or Lillian Lark?
That's Lillian Lark.
Lillian.
I've kind of given up on Catherine Moon unless Tiff has a really good recommendation that has an audiobook.
Lily.
Sorry, guys. My internet was like acting crazy because I wasn't in the room where the.
You're like, I tried it.
Yeah,
But my kids are getting put down right now for bed, so I'm gonna go ahead and start a sprint.
It's always a good time to start a sprint.
Let's go ahead and do a sprint. You guys want to do like 45 minutes?
Yeah. I'm excited.
Sounds good.
It's time to craft. Fabio, you're going back. I'm gonna mute myself. I'm so sorry.
She never mute herself. I love to listen to her. I love it.
I forgot my Kindle. I gotta go get it.
So I started that A Pirate's Booty.
What do you think?
I'm only in chapter 3, so it's not bad. It's like it's going well so far. So
Any Duke in a Storm is. I love the heroine.
The heroine is super badass.
Is punk rock. She's like, he's like stuck in a jail cell. You know, something's going on with the past. He could be a duke, but something happened there. He escapes. He finds this like ferry boat that's about to like make their way out of the harbor. So he tries to stow away and has to basically pitch himself, you know, for a job. And she's like rigging a bomb when we meet her. She's so cool. Rigging a bomb. And then we find out she's like an agent for the crown on a mission for America. And she's been like an agent for like 2 years undercover with like smugglers. And she has like this boat called the Siren with an all-female crew. She's so cool. So
wow.
on her boat, being distracting, and yeah. You better not blow her cover. She's just like, I don't want him here. There's something about him that's just not right. I love it.
It's so good.
Fun.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, come on, historicals. I'm so excited. I'm like, let me take some notes. So that's what I know. I was like, let me get my notepad.
It's definitely more on the swashbuckling side of historical.
It is. I'm like, this is it. It's good. It's good.
Oh, that's awesome. I was reading Hooked, and it is dark. It was mostly sad so far. I'm like, okay. It's just like Peter's not in good shape, and everyone's in terrible shape. I'll just say it like that.
Trauma-wise.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Wendy's been not cared well for. I'll say that. Hook is not a great dad. And Peter's not doing well. And yeah, he's referred to as emaciated a lot of the time and half dead. And I'm like, oh. And then like Wendy's brothers are both at a boarding school with Peter, which is apparently a terrible boarding school, and they've escaped. So now she might go looking for her brothers with Peter. But poor Peter is like, he's fainting because he's really not doing well at all. She performed CPR on him. And I'm like, wow, this is really not a lot of fun.
So she shouldn't care what dad feels at all.
Right. Oh, yeah. At this point, yeah. I mean, we haven't seen Captain Hook, but like we know that she grew up in the country, but there was the Hook house, which was like the big manor, and so you know, it is very much like a regency. But we haven't seen Hook, but we know that Hook is abusive, unfortunately. And yeah, she's home alone because her brothers are in a nightmare boarding school with Peter. And he goes into her room looking for his shadow, but his shadow is what he refers to. It's Michael. Michael, her younger brother, just follows Peter around like a shadow at boarding school. So yeah, it's different. It's very interesting, you know. And he's Peter Darlington and like Darling, and they live in nowhere, which is just it's fascinating how they're doing this. But yeah, it's not like fun and swashbuckling yet. It's probably gonna happen. I hope.
And who's torturing those that were tasked with caring for these children in this book?
Hopefully someone will find out. Okay. We'll find out.
Oh, no, yeah.
It's coming. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. We'll see. It's a novella too, so I got a pretty good way in there, but yeah, hopefully it'll get better. I mean, it's dark.
I don't like this book, guys. I can't. It's my Patreon book. So
no!
I told you, just skip.
I was starting towards when they were like, I'm pretty far in. I only have an hour left of the audiobook, but when they were talking about like some of the politics and stuff, I'm like, April told me it's okay. It's fine.
There's just really good parts in it, but they're like in between these really long, boring.
Exactly.
And you know what? They want to hear your thoughts. So that's like, this is the field research that I want when someone's picking up a book that I'm curious about. If you don't like it, I want to hear other people. I always want to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even with me, if I like something, sometimes it's like, well, I talk ad nauseum about everything. So maybe I'm not the great example for this. But like, I want to hear all of your thoughts as to why you don't like it. So I don't think it's a bad thing.
Just pacing. But you know, I've been so lucky with my Patreon books. This is the first one that I'm like not loving. So we're good. It's fine. It's all good.
Yeah.
That's
I know
a good
Aiden
time
liked
for my
it,
TBR.
like you said, and Hannah, you liked it too. So
I give it 4 stars. Yeah, it wasn't like a high 4 stars, but I thought it was fun. But
I know
like,
Aiden
I mean,
loved
I
it.
think I was like super in the mood for that kind of book at the
Yeah.
time too. I don't know, but I'm also a little bit more character driven reader too. Like sometimes I don't know. So maybe the thing that made it not 5 stars for me was like the mermaid stuff.
Mm.
the mermaid stuff was fine for me,
Yeah,
I'm-
that's what kinda
but
that
there's
eked
not
me
much
out.
of it.
In
There's
terms
just
of
I
the
was gonna say I'm
plot,
on chapter 30 and there's been no mermaid stuff.
there's very little. That's what
there's
my
very
thing was about
little,
it.
but what is there didn't need to be, in my opinion. Like, I was just eked out by it, like, the scales and the just, you know.
Oh, I
I
like
like monster stuff, you guys know, but, like, I'm still not, like something about the underwater stuff, like, I'm still not 100% there for it yet. Like, I'm
It's the fishy thing. It's a fish thing,
fish
basically.
thing.
Yeah, it's a fish
Yeah.
thing.
And so, I mean but anyway, in terms of the plot, like, I liked it. So, I thought it was fun, and I didn't find it to be slow paced, but that was just I mean, that's just me. So,
I don't know how you feel, Jess, but the next book, the guy that the next book is about, the bad dude, I guess.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm way more interested into him than this hero.
I think so that's the
Yeah.
thing. I'm gonna say I'm not crazy about this, but I still think I want to pick up the next one because I think that's gonna have more going on and it's gonna be more actiony. And
Yeah.
this is very like not that.
I also just think the couple sounds like it's gonna be, like, a cool couple.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Okay, so for us because me too, Monica, I feel like, so for those of us that want to just kind of like jump into book 2 possibly, do you think we could do that if say we
She
just
does
watched your
so much
breakdown of
world
the
building in this
Oh,
book,
no.
and there's
It's so
so
much
much
Oh.
like
which I
Well,
like.
you may know. Did you ever play BioShock, Tiff?
Yeah.
You know what BioShock? Okay, that's the world. Like
Okay.
that's the world that they live in underneath the sea. Like that's the world. And so if you picture that, but then have mermaids trying to attack that world, that's kind of where those things, like visually, that's where my brain goes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like a
okay.
dystopian, futuristic, like, they live
Yeah.
in these tunnel kind of
Bubbles.
underwater
Yeah.
domes,
That's cool.
and but they've kind of destroyed the environment, like, underwater there, so that's obviously peeved off the I don't know, I can't remember what they call them.
Yeah, like the domes
mermaids, but they have a
are
name for 'em.
rusting.
they have another
and-
name.
Yeah. The domes are rusting and creating a lot of like environmental issues, so the mermaids don't like them. They don't like the undying is what they call it, right? Like the
Undying,
humans
yeah.
are the
That is what I
undying.
And also when they put it down, it like, that did the major destruction of the
Yeah.
So, but why do we need to know about all of that? What about our couple?
I mean, so it's like enemies to lovers. So she works on the station, like she's like a engineer, and he sees her and like is trying to attack, and he's like the head of like the
He's like the king. So like
Mhm.
the
Kinda.
prince king.
not
He's like the
no,
leader.
no, the king, kind of like, more like the head of the military,
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
like head general. Yeah,
Yeah.
and so he's like trying to attack the station or whatever, and he ends up kidnapping her basically.
to get information.
So
and
it's a
find
captive
out.
captor,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
enemies.
Which all of that sounds amazing on paper, right? Like that sounds like it's really engaging.
And then is he just like boring her with like political like chatting while
can't
she's
talk.
in change?
They can't talk to
Wait, what?
There's a language barrier. They cannot talk to each other for a
So are
long
you doing
time.
like siren telepathy, or is it a lot of like just eyes and singing? What are we doing?
I don't want to give it away.
Yes, there's lots of like she's like going like this. I need food. La 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 la. And he brings
He's
her
throwing fish at her, and he's like,
here's the fish. I gave you plenty of food. Why can't you survive on fish? Why are you so cold? Like what's wrong with you? You can't survive under the ocean. Like he doesn't understand humans. They don't know anything about each other.
Actually, this book almost ends very quickly because he almost takes her like straight to the bottom, and she's like, I will explode. Like,
Wow. Synchronized swimming.
He's just like going down to the depths of the ocean, and she's like, no.
This is the Whispers in the Deep by Emma Hamm.
Yeah, Whispers of the Deep.
Oh, okay.
All right, guys, I missed a bunch of comments. I'm like super
You're all
out of it.
Like there's so many good elements of that book. It just didn't all work for me.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And then, so, okay, I need thoughts on, because I'm finalizing this TBR because everyone ruins it. Now, I don't even know, because now I'm like, okay, the Ever King. Now, LJ shouldn't. Now, can I just skip?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So Ever King, I can start with that because I want to read the second one now too. And
Yep,
so
yeah.
Ever King, I'm that's on my TBR. It's very high up on my TBR, and I kind of want to get to it for this readathon.
Yeah, you don't need to read that other series, really. You can, but
Okay,
I love Jess. She's like, just get it out of there.
okay. Ever King. Carrie
you will
will be
love
happy to read
you
that.
will love Eric Bloodsinger. You will love him
Okay.
so much. I love him.
The Ever
It's
King
so
was so good. Okay. The
So
Ever
good.
King. So we'll do that.
My
Hooked.
book.
I didn't know Hooked was novella length. We need pirate booty. We need to pay that.
My book is so far meh. So I don't know. It's like a total abduction thing, like always, you know, like she is randomly abducted by a bad alien. And I thought that would be the love interest at first, because I was like, oh, he captures her for some kind of reward money, and then maybe like he turns it around and starts liking her type of thing. Nope, he dies. He dies because the love interest kills him.
What?
Yeah. So I was like, oh, you know, because it was very like, oh, you're human. I make money on you. Blah, 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 blah. I'm going to sell you as a sex slave. Blah, blah, blah,
Makes
blah, blah.
sense.
And then the good guys come in and just kill that guy and then rescue her, save her. And that's all that's happened so far.
Wow.
And she has a cat.
And she has a cat.
She has a cat that she's never seen as a kitten, and she's had him forever. So
Wait, which book is this?
This is Saved by the Alien by S.R. Griffith.
Oh, okay.
And then, of course, the other aliens are like, one alien looks like a plant. So she's like, you look like a plant. Like, she literally tells this alien, you look like a plant. She's like, I do. What is going on here? I don't know.
Yeah, you might still like it. I mean,
It has great.
I've heard mixed things. Like some people like it and some people don't.
The writing in Whispers of the Deep, I think, is really good. Honestly,
The writing is
really
well done.
Really well done. Yeah.
I don't mind a lot of build up of politics and stuff if it's something that I'm very like niche, like hyper obsessed about, like Norse mythology. Like the copy that you sent me, Jess, of A Fate Inked in Blood, that's like top of my list to read, because the complaints I've seen about that is like, oh, it gets too into the Norse mythology. I'm like, doesn't sound
I loved
like a
it.
problem to me.
I was just
I love
gonna say Stolen by the Wolves, like that also has a lot of world building, but because I love Vikings, I'm all about it, and I'm like, I will read this all day long. So I think
if you've seen The Last Kingdom, you will love A Fate Inked in Blood. Like, you really will. Like, it's the same names, it's the same gods, it's like everything.
Wait, April, did you read Stolen by the Wolves? Because it also is The Last Kingdom.
I haven't read it. I've had it on my Kindle since I got it on Stuff Your Kindle Day, and it's just been sitting there because I love the cover.
I'd have that too. Still in my what?
It is literally Uhtred. Like it's that whole like thing going on. So
Oh my
Sounds
god.
good.
I love The Last Kingdom because it's so historical, but also
good.
Viking. Like it's early. It's good.
I want to read that series. Do you guys want to do like a 30-minute sprint?
Yes.
Sure.
My
I'm
dinner's
almost
done,
done
so.
with my bagel.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
With my bagel.
you're making
coleslaw.
a diamond
pretty.
bagel? I thought
Yeah,
a
this is the
donut.
salmon one, and they're manageable, so I can actually feel accomplished like I finished.
Oh my god, I love
I
that.
love it.
Cute. Okay, guys, we will be back here in 30 minutes.
Okay.
This one, Carrie.
Danielle L. Jensen.
Oh.
Oh my God. I feel indisposed. I wasn't ready.
Boob there, come on.
I'm like mid snack, down the middle cleavage, middle like bedazzle. I'm like, wait.
I'm mad. I'm mad. My book went shopping, and so I DNF.
Wait,
It went
what?
Shopping.
Elaborate.
Shopping for the human, and I couldn't handle it. I DNF'd.
She's supposed to be captive, right?
Oh no, she was rescued by pirates.
Oh,
By
piss
alien
off.
pirates. One that looks like a plant, and the plant lady took her shopping. And she was like, "Oh wow, everything looks great on you." Oh no, I just couldn't anymore. I couldn't. I DNF'd.
Were
I
they alien
got to
clothes?
Mermaid Spicy Time. That was something.
I finally got to
Spicy
it.
time?
I got to the Mermaid Spicy Time.
How does that work?
It's fishy.
It's fishy. There's barbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
She specifically also talks about like when she touches his scales, and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, there is scale touching. There's lots of things.
It didn't
I
gross
don't
me out.
mind
I was
that.
fine
I
with
don't
it.
mind
Yeah.
that. The barbs sound painful though.
He goes in her neck. Like it wasn't a good time for her. But then it was. If you read it, you'll know.
It wasn't, and then it was, and then it
wasn't again. Yeah.
and then it wasn't again.
Yeah.
That sounds vampiric.
It was something.
It was something.
But I think it is the only scene you get in that book, right, Hannah? Like, do you only get the one scene?
I think
There's
it's just
only 30.
one.
No, there's two. There's another one at the end, I think.
I'm not reading this book.
It's
all I
a
need.
slower one.
It's it's slow.
I love a slow burn. Like all my favorites of last year, like for some reason were slow burns. I was like, wow, this is funny. Like I so I don't mind a slow burn. You're describing what sounds to me like tedious. But then if I'm in the mood for it, sometimes I want like world building and to feel kind of like in a lush, I don't know. So I'd have to I don't know, I'd have to maybe feel it out. Because sometimes I'm in that mood where I want to be like, I don't know, in it. And I don't know.
I get you. So I downloaded the Alien Pirates booty one. There was a child in the room, so I had to whisper booty.
What was that novella you were talking about? The plunder one? I need to find it.
Why are we whispering?
It's
Because
not the.
There's a child, but I think she
It's
has
not the. There's semen on the poop deck one.
Yeah.
You need to read that.
Let me find it.
It's all backdoor jokes. The whole thing. The whole thing.
Kiera Anders has another at sea one, and it's just like a bunch of like gay pirates. I don't even know where they're going, but it's a bunch of just like.
I read that one you talked about.
I read
The
that.
Male Pirate one.
You did?
Why is there an audiobook for this one?
Yeah, there's an audiobook.
Is it called like Bright Gay Seas?
Yeah, Bright Gay Seas.
I read that.
That was good. That was a good one.
I didn't find that good.
I was.
The way you said it, Anna, okay, I believe you.
There's an audiobook for that.
There's an audiobook for that.
Just know it's one big butt joke.
Yeah, I think I listened to it.
I didn't listen to it. I read it.
Bright Gay Seas. Okay, hold on.
Bright Gay Seas, though.
That's it.
I thought that was fun. I'm pretty sure I gave it 3 or 4 stars. I don't know. Let me see.
Because I was like, this looks funny.
But it's only on Everand, I think.
Yeah. That's how I listened to it.
They all have audiobooks. There's 4 of them.
Because Alexis Hall has this novella that I was going to read as well, and it has an audiobook, but it wasn't on KU. And I'm like, I'm not spending like...
They have a rainbow flag. Well, you didn't like that. What was the second one? Oh yeah, there are more.
There's 4.
What?
Like
Yeah.
I'm all about the rainbow flag. Like I'm bi.
There's
Like yes, it's just
Steven,
I didn't like the book.
And isn't the book long, Hannah? Because I was like, this isn't a novella. This is like a full length.
Wasn't it like 200
it?
pages?
Is it?
Let
I
me
was
see.
like, I
Oh yeah. There's the next one is called My Coxswain is Bigger Than Yours.
oh my god, I
Um,
love this.
yeah, I gave it 3 stars. I mean, oh, it's just audiobook. Oh, wait, hold on. It'd be probably because I listened to it.
I love Kiara. She's just like,
Yeah, Bright Gacy's I gave
Yeah.
4 stars, and then Steven on the Poop Deck I did only give 3 stars.
but it's funny.
It was satire.
neat.
The satire was satiring.
Because I don't need everything. I need like, the thing with
Yeah.
Kiara Andrews that gets me is that like she has like range. She can write something ridiculous, but then also like Kidnapped by the Pirate, and you're like, oh my god, this is so moving and beautiful, and then like also something like just absolutely bonkers. Bright Gacy's. Also,
No, I think that one I gave 3 stars. I think I was thinking of the one that was really bad was a different one, and I think it was the Why Choose Pirate one that I read.
ooh,
Because I gave that one 3 stars when I just looked at my rating. But I know there's one that I read that was really bad. Like last year, I read it.
You say bad, and I go, tell me about this bad book.
No, I think you didn't like it either.
Oh, okay.
You were gonna read it or you did read it. I'm looking right now. I'm gonna find it.
we did slip into ASMR YouTube.
Huh?
Sorry.
Oh my gosh, the goldfish is such a good like pirate themed snack for our food prompt, our food or drink prompt. I'm totally gonna
Oh yeah.
find a
That makes
snack,
sense.
like a pirate booty snack for our food or drink prompt. I don't know what I'm gonna make it. I'm
Oh,
still
that's
trying to
good,
like
yeah.
think of something summery, and then I'm like, it should be water, but will it be that? No.
The pirate Why Choose one that I read was called Arrival by Minerva Caden. That was hot. That was a good one.
Ooh.
Oh, the
was a good
Pirate's
one.
Witch. Pirate's Witch.
Oh, I didn't read that one. No,
Were you
Oh.
going to?
I was. It was. I think it was on one of my pirate. I took it off when you read it.
Yeah,
love
because I
the
gave
way
it 2 stars.
Yeah, Arrival, way better Why Choose, in my opinion. It's like one of those Why Choose where each of the guys like kind of one up each other when they get to their scene, like, and the scenes just kind of like one up each other.
Yeah.
And then like at the end, there's supposed to be a group scene, but it's a cliffhanger.
It's what?
Oh
It's
my
a
god.
cliffhanger. There's a cliffhanger. It's a good cliffhanger. Honestly, I thought it was a good cliffhanger.
I love that. Hold my trousers. Yeah, I love that because then I'm like, you know what? It helps me differentiate the characters when it's like, oh,
Yeah. They all have their
Oh.
thing, and they're all dark. Like they're all like not nice pirates, and they like kind of like northeast southwest. They all have like kingdoms, and the kingdom is dying, and so they steal this woman from Earth. So she goes in a portal, and they're like, "We're gonna take you whether you like it or not." And she's like, "Oh, this is my biggest fantasy."
Ah!
So she's like, "Let's do it." It was just fun. It was a fun one.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I need that. I too adore Lorraine Heath. I always say that she knows how to write a great plot with an uppercut, a swoon. Somehow she just like, every time I'm like, oh my god, you got me there, and now I'm tearing up every time.
Lorraine Heath is one of those where I just like sometimes I like her books and sometimes I don't.
They're not. I don't think I've ever rated her anything lower than. Have I rated her 3?
I've only read 2 books by her, and they were both 5 stars.
I only read In Bed with the Devil. It's the only one I've read. And I think I rated it 4.
And see, I haven't read any of her older ones, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think I've rated anything lower than 4 stars. Maybe 3.5. No. What is it? Lord of Pembroke? No. I don't think I've rated anything lower than 4 stars for me. But like, that woman, she's just for me.
I know.
And I'm afraid to read all of her older stuff because I don't want it to be done. I don't want to be done reading them.
Right.
That happens when you're like, oh, dang it, I'm running out.
You know what just happened to me today? I was like by my bed in my historical romance shelf by my bed. I went to get up and I broke it. I broke the whole shelf. So all my old historical romances fell. I had to read towards all, and I was like, more Lorraine Keith books than I actually thought I did.
You're like, oh,
And I was like, I think I've only read 2. So I was like, but I had to fix the whole shelf. I think what happened is the shelf, like the sides are bowing a little bit, which is weird. It's an IKEA shelf, so I've never had that problem with these. But I have to screw them together or something.
My one shelf is held up with duct tape. I put it together myself, and I have a lot of screws left. And I was like, I don't think this is structurally sound. And my husband was like, it is not, because it's leaning over. So I just duct taped it to the other shelf, and
there you go.
Still there.
That's what I did with my old ones. And then I strapped them up with LED lights, and I'm like, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. And then when I had the mover, when I had like movers help me move into this place, they were like, whoever put this together was not at all concerned about your safety. What idiot. And he just started going through it. I'm like, so like I did this myself, but it's
I did my best, okay? See, I've had like little kids ram cars into these, and then my son actually knocked over like a dresser and stuff when he was a baby. So I'm like I can't. They're all anchored to the wall. Like every single thing in my house is anchored.
I think I was talking to you when we had the earthquake in Jersey, and you're like, your bookshelves aren't anchored. I'm like, not a single
I
one.
can't. Like the pearls be clutched over here. Okay, I just cannot.
I mean, I'm glad they are. If I did it, they wouldn't be. I can't. What do you?
When I make my husband build more.
When they can't fit. Like when all of these, so I have 4 of these empty shelves. See that? I have plenty of room, which is a problem because I'm like, oh, I can buy more books. 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 And I need figurines. I need a whole fairy island and like cottagecore fairy vibe too, because I have these like miniature fairies and I have houses that I need to unpack and put together. So like when I run out of space, then I get another one. And yeah. So when there's no like
I won't be expanding anymore. So this is it. These 4 that I have is it. And actually only like the 2 in the middle, the bottom part is empty. Like it's kind of more storage. So there's no books there behind the couch. And then I have like a half shelf for my historical romances. But I'm like, there's no other space for a shelf in my house. So, and like other people live here that might want room for their stuff. So like if I add books, I take away books. That's where I'm at.
That's good.
Eventually we're gonna do these shelves on that side of the room too, wrapping around. And then those bookshelves are probably gonna go, I don't know, like in a different room.
My shelves are actually on the other side. This is like my filming thing, but then all of my books are like across on like the wall. So I just have my dad like add layers to it.
Nice.
Yeah, I was so impressed by like April's series. I'm like, I was proud of DIYing, and I didn't really do it. All I did was put it on with the lights. That's all I did. Like building those, I was like, yes, we're drilling today. That was so fun to follow because they came out so beautifully. Like,
I love it. That's my other hobby. I just love like making things, like working with power tools and stuff. Like I don't know. That's my other thing. It's like one of those things that like I love the noises it makes my brain calm and stuff. So I don't know. And then I feel really good afterwards. Like I feel like I made this, you know.
You did. I was like one little like I'm designing. I know I have space for like one more. I don't want this whole room. I have space for like one more, but then I do want to do like one art space because I want a reading nook in the corner. So I'm working on something that I want to do, but I don't know if I can build it. I'm gonna try.
Thank you, Abby. I love like that's one of the vlogs that I loved sharing too, because I'm not great at vlogs. Like I forget to take the camera out, but it was like one of those things where like I really want to share this. Like it was one of those things. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It was so fun to follow. Yeah.
I'm getting to the point where like I just don't buy a lot of physical books either. Like I'm reading most of my books on my Kindle. And even if I buy the physical book, I read it on my Kindle. So I end up feeling bad for spending the money when I could spend that money on my children. That's where my brain starts going. So I try not to.
Yeah, these ones are not like this one being over here. That's not going to be happening for like years.
But if I go to the thrift store, like that's different. Like to me, like the thrifted books is different. But I also don't have a Barnes & Noble anymore near me, so I can't spend full price if I wanted to. I have no bookstores.
The Barnes & Noble by me isn't great. They don't have a really good selection.
Mine just stopped carrying any books, and then we're like, what is going on with this? And then like a year later, they closed.
I'm back on my what?
I was gonna say I still have Barnes and Noble, but I usually actually just go to Second and Charles. Like that's probably where I'm gonna go for my birthday because I can get more books.
Exactly, and I'm always price checking. I have to, and now I'm just like I'm trying to buy my favorites. Like as soon as I'm like, oh, I love this, wish list. Like it's always on there. Like I would just want to buy my favorites now.
Even the book boxes, like I only have 2, but I'm thinking about canceling one.
I'm cutting my book boxes. I have too many, and I haven't read half of them. So it's.
Well, I'm just like, they just sit on my shelf. I wonder what they're gonna do. Look pretty. I don't know. I could spend that money on something else, I guess.
Yeah.
I like to buy my favorites, and then I do like to support my locals here, and then I like to buy books at signings. I like to support the authors that go to. So that's like really where I buy.
Yeah, when I go to Romanticycon, I do want to support them when I go there. I just know I will want to buy books, so like kind of saving for that. But it's only in February, so only like what, 7 months, 8 months more.
You guys are gonna have so much fun. I'm gonna live vicariously through you.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited. They're like putting out an app for the Orlando one, and I was like, do I have to mess with an app?
Orlando, I'm excited about. I need to start planning now.
Yeah.
Monster Erotica. I'm trying to get ready for Monster Erotica Con and start reading. I can't wait.
I would love to go to that.
Where is that? When's that?
It's going to be in Baltimore, Maryland, and it's in May of next year. And I mean, all the authors that are going, so I'm like, let me just read. This is going to be a fun one to read through.
Is Holly Wild going to that one?
I believe so, yeah.
Have any of you guys heard of the Imaginarium Book Festival? That's apparently in Washington, and it's fantasy romance.
Oh,
I haven't heard of that.
Have you heard of it? Because you're like,
I got a thumbs up. I'm so sorry. Okay. As always, when I'm not trying, I get the Apple effects.
Yeah, so it seems really cool. So I might try to get tickets to that because I failed at a Polycon tickets. So
they went so
really
fast.
They did.
I just knew you were gonna get an influencer ticket. I was like, she's gonna get it. She's getting it.
Nope.
B didn't get one either, did she?
No.
What?
Yeah.
But that video was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Guesses were both like really good.
So good. I was just like, I thought she had it, and then Beck reached out to me and she's like, "Did you get it?" I was like, "No, but like ask B. She probably did." She's like, "No, I asked B. She didn't get it either." I was like, "Neither of us."
The only one I know that got it was the one that dresses up in the crab costume. I don't know what her name is, but she's like a book person. But I think she has a TikTok too, and I don't know.
I think that's what killed me is I don't post reels and I don't have a TikTok. So, yep.
Yeah, I don't apply for things because I'm
just straight not gonna go to that one. I don't know, something about that con freaks me out because
it's so much fun.
Yeah, that's too much people though. I know.
Oh, but
it's the lines. It's waiting in lines. I'm really not good at waiting in lines, guys.
There's
Not at
just
all.
time to get into the signing. It's not
I
too
know.
bad.
You know, it's in my head. I know it'll be fine. That's why I'm like testing the waters with Romanticycon because I feel like it's only going to be like a couple hundred people rather than like thousands. And I've never been to that
Type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a little overwhelming, but it was still really, really cool. But that's kind of how I feel about Book Bonanza. So I get your,
yeah. And I haven't been to a big event like that since before COVID. So it's just not a good thing to like rush into. Plus, I'd have to fly and then by myself. And yeah.
The sellback, I believe, for Monster Erotica for people who wanted this to sell back their tickets deadline just happened. That would be a great signing for you because that's why I was so eager to do it with Ava because they only have 400 tickets with like influencers and all of that stuff that they did included. Like there's only going to be 400 people.
I totally would if it wasn't on the other side of the nation.
Wait, have they already started the resale? Is that they posted that?
Yeah, like they did. I need to look at the thing because they have the sellback. So if you got like, say you got 2 tickets and now you only want 1, you could sell your back. Yeah, I think they just did the deadline for that. So I need to look at the group because I loved that they kept it very, very small. That was like the intrigue. That was the intrigue for me because I'm like, I don't really want to go to something that's really big because I'm already doing Florida, which I'm with Southern Other Bells. I'm very, very excited about that, but that's going to be like a big like Disney World trip. My best friend lives out there. So I'm going to do like an extra day of Disney with them. And it's funny. It'll be like her year and like wedding anniversary. Last year, I went out there for her bachelorette at Disney World. So I'm like, oh my gosh, that's going to be so cute. So it'll be like their anniversary. So I'm like, I can do all of that at the same time. Yes, TikTok. I don't know. I don't know what they want from these profiles, but it's crazy. Yeah.
I literally hate TikTok. I can't keep up. Like it's
I
too
hate
much
TikTok and I have thoughts. That's all.
Well, here's my thing. If they ban TikTok, where are those people gonna go? Okay, they're gonna come back to Instagram or they're gonna come back to YouTube or
they'll be here. Yeah.
I don't know.
You gotta get ready, like.
Well, I need to go to bed.
But yeah. It's been 2.5 hours. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
You need to go to bed.
I want me to come back.
I could have. I'm glad you said something because I could have just sat up here chatting.
Oh yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
It's early.
I know. I'm like, yeah.
I need to go water the garden.
My husband just watered the garden. He came in like when it was like dark.
It's my computer still says it's 106 outside, so I'm like, no, thank you.
God.
Like,
it was 100 today.
108.
Was
it 108 where you were, Tiff?
That was bad, but you know what? I take it back. 91 is great. I'll stick with 91. We're happy.
Oh yeah.
Are you getting?
Sounds wonderful.
Are you getting the same heat wave, Tiff, where it's like 113?
Because it was 110 when I got off of work, or no, when I got off of work, when it was like midnight last night, and I'm like, that's midnight. It's really late. Or 108 at midnight. I took a screenshot.
Oh, that's so gross.
And I'm like, swashbuckling. All right. Yeah.
See, ours at least is like we'll get to 108 or 106, but right now is the hottest part of the day. And then an hour later, it starts going down. So it's like it doesn't stay that hot for very long. But
it's going to stay here. It'll probably go down by like a couple degrees. It won't, but it's still in the hundreds. At midnight, it'll still be in the hundreds.
Oh, that's so gross.
That's
I'm so sorry.
At least it's dry though. It's not wet, so
no, it's
where I don't complain when I talk to Avery. Like I'm like, oh, I'm quiet. Ooh, sad. It's just wet over there.
Yeah, I don't think today it was pretty dry, but like it's often pretty humid here in North Carolina. So, and I'm in like southeastern North Carolina, and we're kind of like in a low area. So.
I'm always like, I don't know how you guys live with humidity. When it's like 30%, I'm like,
so I can't complain. I'll take what I have because the humidity is on an entirely different level. I don't think people understand, and so I do, and I don't.
The air is like thick.
Yeah,
like it's like the best way to describe it. It's just like thick.
Yeah.
What I do want are the skin benefits, though. I mean,
oh, I know.
Y'all skin is like, I'm like, this is so unfair. If I could just trade that, but yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, when I go anywhere that's not super humid, my hair is amazing.
I was gonna say my hair is horrible because of the humidity. It's
Right, that's what I'm
horrible.
saying. Like, if I go somewhere that's not humid, it's like, whoa, my hair is amazing. Like, at home, it is not.
I mean, speaking of swashbuckling, I feel like whenever I'm in Louisiana, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I have sea witch like energy. My skin's glowing. I thrive, but it's just like at great cost. That
Yeah.
humidity is no joke.
Well,
I just avoid all that.
I guess B's just gonna have an awkward.
Aw.
I feel so bad.
Yeah, you can't have both. It's like, do you want what?
It happens.
Yeah. I'm an indoor cat now.
Those darn kids, they get in the way of everything.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna I'm gonna have to message her. I don't know.
She said she'd be back too.
I know. What time? When was that? What time did we come back? How long have we been chatting?
I don't remember.
9:02. She said, "I'll be back." Well, she said she's gonna be done.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
You need to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to bed.
She'll forgive you.
She will.
It's so bad. Okay, I'm just gonna message her. It's okay.
When is the next live show, by the way, though? We should say that.
What?
The next live show.
Oh, I'm doing reading sprints on Sunday morning.
I can do that.
But I'm gonna wake up and just hop on. So you're gonna get this.
What time is it at?
I have 3 shows. So I have to do it in the morning.
8 a.m. PST. There she is.
I can't do that. Okay, well, I can do it in my PJs.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if you can handle me at 8 a.m. I'll try to be on.
I'm not gonna be alive yet, so you get to watch me wake up and join life.
This. We're talking about our next reading sprint.
Oh, when is it? It's on Sunday, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna. I need to set it up. But yeah, Sunday at 8 a.m.
8 a.m.
Pacific time. Time. So
it's like 11.
Yeah, 11. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cool.
I was like, 11's not that bad, actually. I could probably deal with 11. I have no excuse.
I'm there. I'm planning on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just figure morning coffee sprints. That's what I was thinking.
I love that. Oh, that's
I'll still be asleep. Otherwise, like you get them when they're crazy. So
that works.
Yeah, you can't have nice skin and nice hair with like the human. Yeah. You either have great skin and your hair is frizz, or your hair is looking fantastic and you have to like put on moisturizer 3 times a day.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yep.
Well, it is bedtime. I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
Sorry, V. I'm so sorry.
Everybody's doing that in my house too. What do you know?
I'm glad she said something because it's late and I'm over here like, yeah, I could talk for hours because I'm 3 hours behind everyone.
Yeah, I'm like, it's only 6:30. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm like,
and I'm like, I'm old and I had a really tiring day.
And every time I yawned, Hannah, we kept setting each other off with yawning.
I know, I've yawned so much.
I saw you and then I do it, and then I think you saw me and you do it. We were just going back and forth.
Oh, that's too funny.
Oh, it's so bad. Okay, guys, we will see everyone on April's channel, which her channel, everyone's channel is linked down below in the description. So make sure that if you're not already subscribed to everyone, go ahead and check out the links in the description box and subscribe to everyone. But we'll be on April's channel at 8 a.m. Cali time, 11 a.m. Eastern time on Sunday. So that's just in 2 days.
Can't wait.
Yay! Bye, everyone.
bye. Happy reading. Let us know what you're reading.